Hello, this is the RPG Crawler, and welcome back to my Let's Play of the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Now, I came back here. My people had actually scattered. I had to track them down. I got them back again, though. And I should actually start a little bit closer to Dragon Bridge before recording, but we got shit to do. I got to get to Dragon Bridge, and I haven't been there before, so I thought walking there would be, you know, not only filler, but as I said, I'm trying to walk places the first time that I visit them. There's a fucking dragon still hanging around. No, there's two dragons. No, those are just birds. Okay, I was going to say. You going to come back here? Oh, well. So I have to get through here without alerting the guards, because they are probably still going to be looking for my ass. And there's a guard right there. Is he going to recognize me? He's not recognizing me so far. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to run right past him. Sprint! Okay. And he did not alert on me, so that's good. Let's continue on our way. Now, as I said, or I was going to say in the prior episode, I'm not going to collect all my skeletons until I'm done with the Dark Brotherhood stuff, because quite frankly, they're mostly going to get in the way. And as much as I hate to put my necromancy on the back burner, it's going to have to wait until I can start doing shit like the Mage Guild quests or the Legion quests, where I'm not going to be facing a bunch of civilians and shit. Because once them skeletons get on a civilian, it's over till one of them's dead. So now, the Meridia quest is up there, but I don't need that. In fact, there's very little reason I should do that. Except, of course, for completion's sake. I got there's a Stormcloak camp right outside of,
There's been word of some trouble nearby. I'm on my way.
What kind of trouble?
I probably shouldn't tell everyone who asks. This is important business, you know.
If you say so. I could save you a lot of trouble.
No, I think I've got this one. Thanks, though.
Okay. That is some awful pretty armor. Ah! Boom! Holy shit! What exploded? What the fuck exploded? Got some potions. Dwarven Mage Unarmored Robe. Oh my god, that looks so good. They're dwarven armor, but they're not like actual armor. So that at some point in the future, I could enchant them. But what exploded? What was it that exploded like that? Did one of these guys have some sort of explosion thing equipped?
In my time, the blades protected the Emperor. It would seem these Penitus Oculatus will prove equally incompetent.
Yeah, this guy's from Oblivion. Lucian LeChance. And we'll just continue on our way. I probably should quick save after that. Just because, you know, murdering people in the middle of the street. I was hoping that I would find like a contract on her or something. Yeah, I know. You already commented on this. It's the only problem with this particular summon. The first time you hear his stuff, it's great. The third or fourth time, not so much.
I know you will. All I said. Remember everything I said.
Yeah, I'm just quietly trying to survey, and they're just running right up.
I'm inspecting security, not charging off into battle. There's not a lot that can go wrong.
Oh, indeed, there's not.
None. Where the Emperor's safety is concerned, anything could go wrong. Off with you now, and good travels.
Indeed.
Farewell, Father. I'll return as soon as I'm able.
So I've watched him head off.
This is it then.
Oh, wait.
Look after yourself. You're doing your duty. I'm proud of you, but you better come back to me.
There's Commander Morrow.
may travel alone, but you know I carry you always in my heart. I'll see you soon.
God, it sucks to be her. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to quick save the game.
My blade.
I've watched that.
Trust me, we have nothing to say.
Yeah, we don't. So get the fuck away from me. Come on. I don't want to be trespassing. Alright, here we go. Well, I'm gonna be trespassing. I don't want to be caught trespassing. That's what I should have said. Alright, so what do we got? We got Morrow's schedule. Let me grab it real quick. And while I'm here, I may as well grab some money. Like, if they didn't want it stolen, then they shouldn't have just left it on the table.
I remember Skyrim from my youth.
Actually, are there more people in here? I'm just gonna grab all kinds of money from in here. Okay, I think we're done here. I'm out. Alright. So, it is Morndus. Wrong menu. I wish that I could get a better menu mod, but I looked at the menu mods that are available for Special Edition right now, and I was not impressed. Even the categorized favorite was like, eh. Okay, so Gaius is Morrow's schedule. So it's Morndus. So Tyrtus, he's going to be in Windhelm, in the Palace of the Kings. So let's head to Windhelm. And actually, while I'm in Windhelm, I'm gonna pay a visit to one of our prior acquaintances. Why did that word escape me? All right, I'm in Windhelm now. Before I go ahead and set up my ambush for tomorrow, let's go ahead and...
Ever since that Imperial Craven ran me through from behind, I have trouble breathing. I don't have any trouble drinking.
I'm gonna head over to
Horses.
this
All
area.
day long. Do you have any idea how dull horses are?
Because it amuses me. I'm gonna see what happened to Nilsine. Wait, you. What's up with you?
My daughter died. Things won't be the same without her.
Here, have a drink.
Got any ale or mead?
Yeah, sure. Here you go.
Please forgive
Wait, did I just use that?
I'm still coming to terms with the death of my wife and daughter.
Did I give it to him or did I use it? My bad. Anyway, hey, I've got their key. And the reason why I'm coming in here is because I want to see how Nilsine's holding up after losing both her daughters. And I want to say that doesn't look like she's holding up very well. Tova's farewell. First Frigga, now Nilsine. How can I bear the loss of a second daughter when I'm barely over the death of the first? I simply cannot find any reason to continue living. My 2 little girls are gone. The lights of my life have been extinguished. My only hope now is to be reunited with them in the halls of Sovngarde, if the Eternals can suffer the company of one who has taken her own life. If not, then wherever my soul may end up, in oblivion or elsewhere, has to be better than this terrible existence. Farewell. Remember me fondly and often. Tova Shadowshield. Well, I'll just take that. I'll take... You know what? You've got nothing I want. You are a sad old woman. That was rather unfortunate. I drag you over here, though. So we can loot the rest of your room. Oh, hell! An unusual gem. Nice. You know what's funny? Is that I'm still considered a friend of the family. Sea Dog Cape. So I can literally grab all this shit. And it's not even stealing. Some of it is. Some of it is. What did her and what's his face sleep in different rooms? Okay, come on. Yeah, I think I'm done here. Am I done here? It was empty. Why did I even click on it? Let's just leave. Alright, we're done here. That was a sad, sad fate. Damn shame. Alright, so we're gonna have to set up here where we can kill this person and then escape. And once again,
The blades protected the Emperor.
once again, I'm faced with the issue that my minions are gonna get in the way. So let's go ahead and quick save the game, because I have no idea how I'm going to do this. Let's wait until morning. And Gaius should be here, because it's Tertus. Wait, what? Where's Gaius? Oh, he's out there.
In my time, the blades protected the Emperor.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait for him to get inside. And then I'm going to kill him. Is that a good deal? It won't be on the road. He'll actually be in here. But will that actually work? I think he's getting a little bit closer each time I open that up to update it. And yet, if I step outside and step back inside, he may not actually enter. He's just strolling along that bridge right now, getting closer and closer and closer.
Stalking your prey, planting false evidence, destroying and...
You know what? Much as I hate to say it, I'm going to do a
innocent
frost room.
man's reputation.
Right here. Let's go ahead and creep up here. And then switch back to Ice Spike. Or switch to, what is it? Fracture. There we go. Come on. Is he going to be coming in here? Ah, he's right outside the fucking gate. This should be awesome. He should, like, just step in and boom.
Wind.
Yeah, fuck. It didn't do, like, almost any damage to him. God damn it. Well, he's got frostbite on him. God damn it. Fuck, I hit my dog. God damn it, I almost hit my dog again. Stop sidestepping! Jesus Christ, man. Holy shit, I'm going to take your letter from Father. And I'm going to go ahead and drop an incriminating letter on you. There you go. Boop. Let's read the letter from Father. My son, in order for the Penitus Oculatus to assure the safety of our honored Emperor during his visit to Skyrim, we must personally verify the security of every city in the province. To this end, I appoint you my personal representative, granting all rights and privileges afforded a commanding officer of the Penitus Oculatus. You are authorized to speak with my voice and administer with my hand. Gaius, I cannot do this alone. There is much work to be done here in Dragon Bridge and elsewhere, and many arrangements still to be made before the Emperor's arrival. I simply cannot afford to spend time traveling right now. But you must know the seriousness of this task, or the seriousness of the task I set before you. When he arrives, the Emperor may choose to visit any city in Skyrim, as suits his whim. If he does so, we, the Penitens Oculatus, must be sure that security within those cities is sufficient to deal with any threat to his person that may arise. Gaius, my beloved son, you may be new to the Penitens Oculatus, but I need someone I can trust. You must carry out your duty for the safety of the Emperor, the glory of the Penitens Oculatus, and the honor of the Morrow family name. Your superior officer and loving father, Commander Morrow. Yeah, I'm gonna leave now. Run! I'm wondering, did that actually count? And yeah, I will actually turn this one in before going after the other issues, because I want to find out whether that counted for my bonus or not. Okay. Also, give me a second. Cut that out. Yeah, the two side kills I have lined up are in weird places. I will have to look out to find out where they are. Anyway, yeah, let's... Well, one of them's in a non-weird place. The other one's in a dungeon. I don't know where it is. Alright!
Ah, at last. I've been anxiously awaiting your return.
Gaius Mara is dead.
Yes, I know. As does Astrid. You have done well, and have earned both your reward and a bonus.
Okay, so I got my bonus. Good.
We have a more pressing matter to deal with.
What more pressing matter can be there than that?
Cicero,
oh, fuck. Cicero.
You should proceed into the sanctuary. I'll let Astrid explain.
Looks like Cicero went off the rails. Anyway, I got some optional contracts to deal with.
Just try to relax, Vizara. Let the elixir do its work.
Oh, he cut Vizira?
Thank you.
Vizara? Whatever.
Sanctuary to call home.
The Jester's cut feels as bad as it looks, I'm afraid.
Yes, it does.
Dammit, this never should have happened. We knew better. We knew better, and still we let our guards down. Ugh!
Okay, what happened?
I'll admit, even I'm having a hard time disagreeing with you.
Oh, shut up, Festus. Cicero is awesome.
Dead. I know, but we've got bigger problems right now.
Yeah? Something about
Was
Cicero?
absolutely berserk. He wounded Vizara, tried to kill me, and then he fled. I knew that lunatic couldn't be trusted.
Oh, it's true, I'm afraid. Cicero was a little whirlwind, slashing this way and that. It would have been funny if he weren't trying to murder us all.
Don't forget the ranting and raving. About the Night Mother, how she was the true
Huh.
leader of the Dark Brotherhood. And Astrid was just a pretender.
You know, he's got a point there.
Look, we've got to deal with this situation. You've got to deal with this situation.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to find that miserable little fool and end his life. But first, find my husband. Make sure he's all right. After
You know, I gotta be honest,
Arnbjorn
given...
flew into a rage. When Cicero left, Arnbjorn went after him. They disappeared.
Given the
into wild.
choice between that asshole that kept talking
Search
smack
Cicero's
about me
tomb.
and Cicero, who
Maybe there's something in
thanked
there
me
that
and was
sheds some light
courteous
on where he
despite
might
being
have
kind
gone.
of insane.
Let me know the minute you find something. I've got to see to Vizara and calm everyone down.
I think your husband could, you know, go die in the snow. I honestly don't care about that fucking wolf.
Hush, Vizara.
Yeah, let's go search for his room. Yeah, I went the long way around, I know. Anyway. Yeah, his room's back here, isn't it? Should be back here, right? This is the Night Mother's place. Oh, fuck. Where's his room? Yeah, I do. And Lucian won't stop rambling in my ear. Okay, here we go. See what we got here. Cicero's Journal, Volume 1. Do you want me to read this? Yeah, I think I'm going to read this out. 18th of Evening Star, 4th Era, 186. As I begin this new phase of my life, I have decided to finally keep a journal. So much has happened to me thus far, both within the Brotherhood and without. When I think there is no record of what has transpired, it almost seems an affront to Sithis himself. So I am determined to make amends. Yes, the Dark Brotherhood has its own scribes and chroniclers, but it is their solemn task to record those events deemed important to the organization as a whole. Let this volume serve as the personal record of one man, a lowly assassin who has pledged his blade and his life for the Dark Brotherhood. It's 23rd of Evening Star, 4th Era, 186. I have arrived safely in the Cheydinhal Sanctuary, and have been greeted warmly by Rasha and the others. Indeed, the level of support and acceptance shown by my new family is rather overwhelming. For this sanctuary knows suffering, knows sorrow, for the ghosts of purification still haunt its halls. So who better to understand the plight of a brother who has lost home and heart? Who better to comfort one whose sanctuary is no more? The Bruma sanctuary may be gone, but my dearest brothers and sisters will live forever in my dreams, just as their souls live forever by the Dreadfather's side. First of Rain's Hand, 4th Era, 187. Completed the Baroness contract. She died well, her handmaiden less so. 12th of Rain's Hand. Cheydinhal suits me. With the destruction or abandonment of the other sanctuaries, our contracts are plentiful, as are our bonuses. Still, we seem to be losing our footholds throughout Tamriel at an alarming rate. There are rumors that the Black Hand is split on our continued direction. Some favor expansion, the others consolidation. My personal feeling is that the Dark Brotherhood needs to, at the very least, maintain the illusion of being everywhere at once. It has become exceedingly difficult to fulfill or even establish contracts in provinces where we no longer have a physical presence, like Hammerfell. The more we ignore Tamriel, the more people lose faith in the Dark Brotherhood, our power, our services, our dedication to the Void. 27th of Rain's Hand. The listener, Alyssane Dupre, has been visiting with us for several days, down from her private residence in Breville. She and Rathsha had been discussing the possibility of reopening the Shadowscale training facility of Archon in Blackmarsh, but unfortunately decided we lacked the resources to follow through with this plan. 27th of Rain's Hand. Completed the arena contract. I ultimately decided to pose as a starstruck fan and immediately got into the Grand Champion's good graces. While escorting the arrogant fool throughout the Great Forest, I slashed his throat and left the corpse for the bears. I'm sorry if you've ever played the arena, the arena quest line in Oblivion, you'll get that remark. All right, let's look at Volume 2 then. 7th of Sun's Height, 4th Era, 188. So it's just burning through years here. Wayrest is lost. The city fell to Corsairs, and it's just a matter of time before the sanctuary is breached. May the Night Mother watch over her children in their hour of need. 5th of Last Seed. We received word today. The Wayrest Sanctuary was raided and destroyed by the Corsairs. There were no survivors. There are now only 3 active Dark Brotherhood strongholds remaining. The Cheydinhal Sanctuary here in the Imperial Province, a remote sanctuary located in a forest in Skyrim, and the Corinth Sanctuary of Elsewhere. The Black Hand has ordered the Corinth Sanctuary closed, and its members integrated into our own ranks here in Cheydinhal. I will embrace these new family members as warmly as I was when I first made my home here. 27th of Hearthfire, 4th Era, 188. The situation in Breville grows more dire. The city has erupted in violence due to a war of control being waged between Cyrodiil's 2 largest skooma traffickers. The listener, Alyssane Dupre, has been forced to employ sellswords to protect her own residence. 1st of Sun's Dusk. Things in Breville have come to a head. The statue of the lucky old lady has been destroyed, and Alyssane Dupre has left her residence to guard the crypt of the Night Mother hidden below the remains of the statue. If the crypt is discovered, Alyssane Dupre will, of course, protect the remains of the unholy matron until her dying breath. Rasha is sending Garnag and Andronica to aid in the crypt's defense. I begged to accompany them, but Rasha wouldn't have it. He says my place is here, defending this sanctuary, and I must, of course, respect that decision. 12th of Sun's Dusk. Botched my contract and forfeited the bonus. The silk merchant was already cold, and I was halfway through the window when her daughter stepped into the room. I had little choice at that point. 21st of Sun's Dusk. So much has happened since my last entry. After Garnag and Andronica left for Breville, we stopped receiving communications from the city. We feared the worst. This morning, those fears were confirmed when Garnag returned alone, transporting a most precious cargo, the great stone coffin of the Night Mother herself. The story Garnag told could curl the blood of even the most hardened of Sithis' servants. The crypt of the Night Mother, raided, dearest sister Andronica, cut to pieces, and the listener herself, the most honored Alyssane Dupre, burned alive in a storm of mage fire. Garnag, though gravely injured, will most certainly lose his right eye, managed to fend off the attackers and transport the Night Mother's coffin safely out of the city. He had been on the road, making his way back here since that tragic night. Oh my god. It's like the fall of the Dark Brotherhood.
You'll kill this jester if you so desire. But there is a disturbance in the void. Our dread father does not wish this.
Well, Lucien Lachance is speaking up for him. I'll keep that in consideration. 23rd of Sun's Dusk. Now that things have settled down, the reality of our situation has finally come to bear. We are a dark brotherhood without a listener. With no listener, the Black Sacrament will go unheard. Surely the Night Mother will speak to someone soon, thus choosing a new listener to take Alyssane Dupre's place. Until that happens, though, we must take to the streets. We must hear the pleas of the desperate and the vengeful. The people of Tamriel must never know, that their prayers to the Night Mother are going unheeded. 24th of Morningstar, 4th Era, 189. It is a new year and 2 months since the Night Mother first arrived here at the Cheydinhall Sanctuary, and still the unholy matron has not seen fit to speak to any one of us. And so Rasha has decided to revive an ancient Dark Brotherhood tradition, the appointing of a keeper, a guardian whose sole duty is the safeguarding of the Night Mother's remains. The remaining members of the Black Hand will make their decision tomorrow. 25th of Morning Star. I have been chosen. By some incomprehensible twist of fate, the Black Hand has named me the Night Mother's keeper. In all honesty, I'm both incredibly honored and deeply saddened. This means the end of my contracts. I'll be lucky to lift a blade again. Thankfully, Rasha has promised me one final contract before I accept my new duties. 30th of Morning Star. The jester lies dead. My final contract has been completed. Oh, how he laughed and laughed, until he didn't. 3rd of First Seed. I have settled well into my new role as keeper. It may be duty not only to keep the Night Mother's shrine clean and the candles lit, but to tend to the body as well. The Night Mother's crypt was a consecrated place, shroud-kissed, absent of sunlight, and safe from the world above. Removed from there, the remains are subject to the filth and corruption of the living. The body is perfectly preserved, so the concern is not physical, but rather spiritual. The remains must be sanctified regularly, so that they may continue to serve as a conduit for the Night Mother's soul. Our matron's eternal spirit may travel the void freely, but it is through her own earthly remains that she communicates with the listener. And so, I wash the corpse weekly with the requisite oils, recite the ancient incantations, and personally see to the extermination of any insects or rodents. If the Night Mother does not speak, it will be because she chooses not to, not because she is unable. This is my responsibility. This is my vow. 12th of Mid-Year. Months and months and months, and no listener. Why won't the Night Mother speak to me? I am worthy as keeper, but not as listener. I protect Our Lady, keep her sanctified, but still she will not grace me with her voice. 4th of Sun's Height. So long since I worked my blade, so long since I saved a soul. But I am now keeper, no longer a taker. I think back fondly on my hours with the jester, his laughter, his screams, his pitiful cries. And then, as the end drew near, his laughter once more, merry in death as well as life. I was honored to know him. That's where he's losing it. First of Hearthfire. Cheydinhal has erupted into violence and chaos, like so many other cities before it. The sanctuary has remained unbreached, but for how long? Our numbers are few, and with no speaker, the contracts have dwindled almost to nothingness. Rasha's hold on the sanctuary is slipping. 26th of Frostfall. Silence, deafening silence. In my head, in my head, in my head. It is the silence of death, the silence of the void. Seeping into me, through the mother. The silence is hatred. The silence is rage. The silence is love. 4th of Evening Star. Today Rasha declared himself listener, claiming the Night Mother spoke to him at last. But when questioned, he could not name the binding words. Liar, deceiver, his charade must not stand. 5th of Evening Star. Rasha is dead. As commanded by the silence, so did I obey. I did not wield the knife, oh no, but dipped the honey softly sweet into Garnag's eager ear. He is a good brother, a loyal brother, to both Cicero and our matron. He did the deed gladly. 10th of Sun's Dawn. 4th Era, 190. Only 3 of us left. Cicero, Garnag, Pontius. 15th of Sun's Dawn. The Night Mother remains silent. I remain unworthy. The sanctuary remains doomed. 3rd of First Seed. I can hear it, deeper and deeper, louder and louder, punctuating the silence like thunder on a calm evening. Laughter. 4th of First Seed. Laughing, 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 laughing. It is the jester, a voice from the void to cheer poor Cicero. I accept your gift, dearest Night Mother. Thank you for my laughter. Thank you for my friend. 16th of Rain's Hand. 191. Pontius is dead. A Dark Brotherhood assassin was killed by a common bandit while walking the streets of Cheydinhal. How can something so sad be so funny? 17th of Rain's Hand. I love the laughter, dearest Night Mother, but still I long to hear your voice. It's not too late. Speak to me, my mother. Speak to me that I may set things right. I can save the sanctuary. I can save the Brotherhood. You can have the laughter. You take it back. In exchange, then, the laughter for your voice? 2nd of Second Seed. It's not safe to leave the sanctuary. We'll stay here. All is well. 29th of Last Seed. Garnag is gone. Gone, 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 gone. Left to get food, but he'll be back. It's only been 3 months. 3 months? 3 months. 12 months? 4 sloths. 21st of Sun's Dusk. 4th Era, 192. Cicero is dead. Cicero is born. The laughter has filled me so very completely. I am the laughter. I am the jester. The soul that has served as my constant companion for so long has breached the veil of the void finally and forever. It is now in me. It is me. The world has seen the last of Cicero the man. Behold, Cicero, fool of hearts, laughter incarnate. 28th of Sun's Dusk, 4th Era, 200. Found the old journal, decided to write, a treatise on silence, sound, darkness, and light. How long has it been since the Night Mother first came here? How long since I was made keeper? How long since I became the fool, since I've been alone, since Cheydinhal fell, since they started pounding on the door like so many hammered heartbeats? It's dark in here and quiet. Poor Cicero no longer hears the laughter, for he is the laughter. There is no listener in Cheydinhal, no listener in Cyrodiil, no listener in me. We must leave here, before the sanctuary falls, before the Night Mother burns, before the Dark Brotherhood withers, before the laughter dies. 29th of Sun's Dusk. I took a stroll and spied a maid, but matron's duty stayed my blade. So busy now I miss the thrill, if only I had time to kill. Poor, poor Cicero! I'm feeling sorry for him. Okay, here we go. Last one. Final volume. 30th of Sun's Dusk. I have written the letters so polite, so official, to Astrid in Skyrim. Her sanctuary still stands, still operates. But how? No listener means no black sacrament. No black sacrament means no contracts. Her family can abandon the old ways and still survive, still kill, but is that family still brotherhood? Or something else, something new, something different, something wrong? Something wrong. Still we must go. Tomorrow we set sail, float on a boat through the moat called the sea, and hear her and me. 22nd of Evening Star. Sick, sick, sick of the rocking, tossing, rolling, throwing upon the grey, grey waves. I've been reading of Skyrim, of the good days, of the old days, of the old ways. There was another sanctuary once, a Dawnstar sanctuary, good, ancient, and strong, blessed by Sithis. Cicero will go there. No need of Astrid. The mother and I will settle, and she will speak to me. Finally, and we will build the old ways anew, together. 23rd of Evening Star. The passphrase is mine. I have found it, in a letter as ancient as the sanctuary itself. The Black Door will ask, what's life's greatest illusion? I am to answer, innocence, my brother. Finally, a space, a place to call my own, a joker's retreat for the fool of hearts. 4th of First Seed. The sanctuary is home, as I have dared hope. Cool and dark and lovely. My sanctuary, sanctuary from all. I know it's every corner, every hall, every shadowed nook and alcove. It's not that big, so I guess that's not that hard. My sanctuary. The guardians know me, recognize me as keeper. They leave poor Cicero alone. The big ugly beast, a different story. He'd eat me if he could. But to bind me, grind me, he'd need to find me. And Cicero will make sure that does not happen, for I have sanctuary. Sanctuary from all. 19th of First Seed. 4th Era, 201. The sanctuary is safety and salvation, but silent, so silent. I give my love to the unholy matron. I give my laughter freely, but I do not hear her. The silence has returned. Now that I am laughter and no longer hear laughter, I once again hear the silence. The silence of the void. It reaches across time and space. Its silence is deafening once more. 1st of Rain's Hand. Mother and keeper must go. I am not the listener, and never will be, but I am the keeper. I must serve my mother's will above my own. I must find her listener. I must teach Astrid the error of her ways and the beauty and necessity of the old ways. I have sent the letter to Astrid. We leave soon, but Cicero will keep this sanctuary as his sanctuary, a place to rest and ply my trade, for I once more take up the blade and send some lucky souls to him when laughter strikes as fits my whim. Okay, so he went off the... Yeah, I know, and I'm sorry for those who just had to listen to all of that. I'll go talk to Astrid and wrap this up. The insanity of Cicero. Come on.
Have you found something?
Yes, I did.
Good.
Cicero's journal.
Does it say where he may be headed?
Yeah, there's an abandoned sanctuary in
Dawnstar
Dawnstar.
Sanctuary? Whatever for.
To hide from your ass, that's why.
It doesn't matter.
God damn.
You need to leave.
Yeah, I'll leave.
Now,
I'll be on my way. Don't rush
counts.
me.
So I want you to take my horse.
Shadowmere! Yes!
You'll find him outside by the pool. Let's just say he's one of us.
Indeed.
Find Undeath. Make sure my husband's all right.
Yeah, whatever.
Then, send that jester's twisted little soul to the void, in as many pieces as possible.
I'll think about it. Okay.
I took that.
You know what? Tell you what. Did something set him off?
At least nothing I'm aware of. Well, if I'm being honest, I haven't exactly been discreet lately in expressing my frustration with this whole situation. Obeying the Night Mother, you being the listener, it's ridiculous. No offense.
You know what?
Cicero may
I'll kill
have
you for
overheard
that.
me talking to one of the
I'll
others
kill
about
you.
the Night Mother. It's possible I was not entirely respectful.
We'll deal with it when I get back.
But to go this far, to attempt to murder the leader of a sanctuary, Cicero must pay with his life. There is no other option.
You know what? Technically, you should be stapled to the wall as well, but we'll talk about that later. Tell you what, let's go out and see to Shadowmere. So what have we here? Hear those approaching footsteps or hoofbeats?
Makeover is a sacred position within the Dark Brotherhood.
And there we go. Behold Shadowmere.
Trust the wisdom of our raven.
You know what? Shadowmere. I got my horse. I got my first horse and my only horse. Because this horse is fucking awesome. I'm sure that I'll get a couple horses as time goes by.
My old and dear friend.
Indeed. So what I'm going to do is because I spent so long reading books, this particular episode is probably going to be like a lore episode. I will do my side contracts in the next episode and then go after Armbjorn. So, for now, this has been the RPG Crawler with Skyrim Special Edition. If you like what you've seen, remember to leave a like, comment if you've got feedback, and subscribe for more RPG content. Until next time, take care and goodbye.